I just have to share this with you guys. Like, look at this box. My goodness. Let me see if I can cover my address a little bit here. Look at that. Here's your box. Enjoy. Oh my gosh, people. And I know there's candy in here. There's chocolates and they're not in like any kind of tin or anything because Gianni's. But come on. Look at that. They have no shame. Actually, you know what? I think it got wet. What the heck? You know, I had a DHL package the other day that was wet and they repackaged it. Because look, well, everything in here was like busted open. So these are fudge. Look at open. If I was giving these as gifts, I mean, they're destroyed. And this was already open and I'm surprised nothing fell out. But this, I can't even like remove it from the box. I think it's wet. Look at that. Do you see that? Like, it's stuck completely to the box. Whatever candies are, rum meltaways. Gross. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'll be messaging HSN. Okay guys, so I just got in a box actually from Crafter's Companion. I was not expecting this, and when I looked on the date on the packaging, it has a signature supposedly from March 31st, which makes me very happy because that's possibly, obviously one of my March orders. You can't back date something from like April, right? A signature. Well, I don't think you can. But I did want to show you, okay, I showed you that box of the chocolate. What a mess. All I did was chat with HSN, just said, hey, this box just arrived. It had these 3 orders because they count everything as separately as separate items. And the guy, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, and he just credited me all my money back. So that's fine. But what I wanted to show you was this. I didn't realize in my last video that this stuff had been water damaged. Look at this. In the last Crafter's Companion video, okay, things were missing. It was repacked by DHL. I don't know if they're missing to begin with, if DHL misplaced them, which kind of makes me question if that envelope box maker had a scoring tool with it, because I didn't have one. But either way, I have tons of the scoring tools. I'm not gonna go back about that. But do you see this? I noticed this and I'm like, ugh. So I am gonna probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably toss it away because I don't know what damaged it. And then I realized this one is wet, and this is actively wet. Do you see this corner? I know I showed it in the last video from, I don't know if you guys watch all of the review videos or not, but this paper right here, I don't know if you can see that, is wet, and when I touched it, it's wet because the packaging is pretty sealed up. I don't know if you can see that, maybe differentiation of color right here, which is kind of gross. So we will see what happens there. And this is the new package I just got that I'm hoping will be stuff that I have been waiting for a very long time. So it's either from the 24th or the 30th of March. I mean, those are the only 2 I'm waiting for. So let's see what's in here. And like I said, my new thing is to open it with you guys here because that way it's kind of backup, but also I can see what's going on. Oh, good. This is from the 24th. Even better. So yeah, so I was excited about this one because I have foam collection here. We have the lace edgeables collection, which are pretty, and I don't have any of those because I do have some of the edgeables, but not the lace ones. The flower forming foam stamens, metallic and a natural white. 1 Elements metal die and silhouette butterfly, which I don't really have any other silhouette die, so I want to try those. And the A4 luxury cardstock pack in Carnival. So not too many things. It wasn't very heavy, and I expected it wasn't going to be because I remember in March I wasn't ordering a lot like in the shows that they started doing in April, right? So foam collection, white foam, green foam, and this was super cheap. It was like $11. I mean, cheap for the way they normally sell it. Okay, that foam, so that's great. Got that. Silhouette butterfly. Oh, we're knocking it out of the park. I think everything's here, you guys. I'm telling you. I don't know. I always say filming is giving me a good luck, like at the box. Normally I just pull things out of it. But the other day I said that and it was a disaster. But anyway, we have the Heartfelt Wishes Edgeable. And I've already done videos on these, but I will definitely review these. You know, maybe I'll do it in this video. I was going to do something else in this video, but we can just make this more of a haul quickly and I'll get a quick review, right? Traditional lace. So these are really pretty. The ones I got from HSN are different. They are different designs. Venetian scrolls. Butterfly lace. And I know I'm touching everything, but after I'm done here, I'm going to wash my hands. Actually, I'm going to put some bleach, some Clorox on a wipe and wipe everything down and then wash my hands. And that's how I pretty much handle this. But Edwardian Rose. And that is out of an abundance of caution because, guys, I mean, yeah. These stamens, the white and the metallic. And the Carnival paper pack. Yes, yes, yes. And I have this one. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say I didn't order this, but this came with the edgeables. I thought it was supposed to come with tape, but it was either tape or paper because they do that a lot of times when you order a set. They throw in something kind of like extra. It was the paper, and I'm pretty sure that's everything. Let me see. Foam collection, die collection, the two things, the thing. Yeah, we're here. Awesome. All right, let's move on to a couple things I got from HSN today. Okay, what I have from HSN is just a couple items. They're auto ships. I actually canceled the auto ship for this month for the pop-out dies, I believe it was. I think that's what it is. Just because I figure I can get them on Crafts Companion whenever I'm ready to do that, and probably at maybe a lower price. So I showed you guys in yesterday's haul, I had gotten the auto delivery for the Anna Griffin Mini Empress, the second auto ship. Really cute. Real quick, I just was going to say, you know, this morning I made a video making this card, and what's so cute about this card now that I look at it, it's like, oh, I think of you and they're inside, and we're inside. It's a really cute card, I think, for especially right now, this diamond press set here, really cute. Was that a lot of times people, you know, I said this morning I wasn't really feeling too crafty, but I wanted to, you know, review it, and so I just basically took the inspiration from the example they had here. And that's, you know, and I always figure when people watch you know, YouTube tutorials, things like that, they don't really go and do it a lot of times, especially if it's a difficult thing, but sometimes they'll try it out, you know. It's never going to look exactly the same because we all have different things, right? And different tastes and all that kind of stuff. And I was going to mention that, and then I remembered, oh, a gal had made the granny square blanket I did with the crochet along that I was hoping people would crochet along. And look at this, she posted on her Instagram, okay, Nittykins, but is her tag here. But look how pretty, and I was like, I love this. So I made it super bright for Miranda, but this right here is right up my alley. And look at her little edging and everything. And her cat, she said her cat approved, but look at the little edging, so pretty. So, you know, I feel just like really humbled that she would try it out, and yeah, I mean, that's so great. So thank you so much, and thanks for sharing with me on Instagram. If you guys have anything on Instagram you want to share with me, I know. Oh, another gal did a box. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm gonna have to do that in a different video because I don't know where it's buried now. But she made that craft box I showed you guys how to make to put like photos in, and people were like, oh, if you put my scrap papers in there, I can put my like ATC type cards in there, or like things that you want to try out, and you can put it in, you know, to store it and actually have it somewhere nice. And you know that, oh, that's where I put all my backgrounds or whatever, which is such a great idea, you guys. And of course you can make it any size, but I'll have the link in the description box for the box I'm describing here. But thank you guys so much. So this is actually the reason I was thinking about doing the review of this today, but I'm not gonna do it today because I'm gonna do something else now, the lace edgeables, is because I have the last auto ship. This is auto ship number, you know what, it never says. These tags are always kind of funky, it doesn't say anything. This is probably like the 4th or 5th one, right? From the flower forming on HSN, because it's been a minute. We get them every couple months. So this is the Hydrangea. I cannot pass up Hydrangea. Like, Hydrangea is my favorite flower, and to be honest, if you were gonna do this, you have to put like a ton of them, right? But it's still a really pretty little flower that they make. So really happy to have this. And then the colors, I was gonna say, this one looks off-white. Kind of interesting. What is going on here? It says 7 sheets, 3 white, and 4 of 538C. It is like a gray. Can you see that? Kind of like I mean, hydrangeas are kind of bluish gray, but a little deeper. And then you have like the purple and the pinks, you know, kind of colors. But this is an interesting color. So I'm happy to have it because it's very muted. When I saw this, I thought, hey, it's gray. But compared to the white, you can see it's a little blue tone. Really pretty. Kind of different. So I do like that. So what I'm going to do in the next video is try these guys out for you guys. And try out the ones from last month. The last auto ship. I think I have it right here. Yep. So I knew I hadn't reviewed it, and I knew where I put it because I've been cleaning up, right? So it is, yeah, so that's auto ship 4, I guess, because this is auto ship 3, which is Blossom. Hey, wouldn't it say it on the package? If that one says on the package, maybe this one does. Yep, auto ship 4. Okay, so we have this one, the Blossom. This is called Blossom, and I didn't review it, so I can review both of them at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone. And by the way, you can still return both of those for 90 days, even the other auto ship, because it was within that time frame. So so that's cool. And then this right here should be the large frame. Yeah, I did do a review on these guys, and I went ahead and got this one, even though like right now with Crafters Companion, if you live in the UK and you bought their new magazine, they're basically sending you one of these for free, not this style, but different style. So I'm like, how the heck, because these are like $20 each one, $24. It's kind of not cheap, right? For the auto delivery, you get one. And then when we signed up, we got two for a really great price. But they still offer these for like 30 bucks on their website. So even with my discount, it's still cheaper for me to get this right now, but I'm sure in a couple months they'll probably have it on their site for much less. But you never know. So you always have to keep an eye out for it. So you know what? I'm just going to keep it. I went ahead and let this one come in. I think I canceled the baby one, or at least I returned it or something, because it wasn't really my style and for the price. But this is really cute. Look at the little camera. Oh my gosh, I hadn't seen that. So if you guys want this reviewed, let me know. I probably will do it, because look how cute this bunting is, or the little pennants or whatever we call it. Garland, I guess. That's adorable. So I have those two. So I will review both of those. I don't even need the suggestion. I'm going to do it because I do like those a lot. And one last random thing, I was cleaning up and I remembered, I'm like, oh, I never showed you guys this. I had gotten this at my local zoo whenever I got Miranda that Save the Chubby Unicorn shirt. And it's like a cool bag. It has like a cool style. It's kind of like that, what's that, Fallengruben? What's the, some weird, those new backpacks. It has a cute, very much Harambe looking face on it. It has the pockets on the side. And then it has a cool, like, just the way it opens and it's like square and it has like a frame in here. So I was like, this is really good for like my crocheting, because I can put the balls in there and it'll just hold them up and it'll sit right up, and I love it. And then it has a little back, you can just throw it on and go wherever. Look at it, it even has a zipper on the back. Oh, I did not know that. I love this. Super cute. So I always try to support our local zoo by getting myself some fun things, but also obviously I do the memberships and all that. But let me figure out what we want to do with this edgeable kind of quickly. We'll run it through and see what it's like. Okay guys, so I went back to that Botanical Bliss because I told you guys I'm gonna make it work, because the colors in there, they're really pretty. Everything that's in the Botanical Bliss or the mystery set that Sarah had, I just recently reviewed it. It's called Botanical Bliss, and everything in there is really pretty, but it was really hard for some of the papers to go back and coordinate with each other. I think it was most of the papers. So this time I'm gonna see what I can do. Of course I'm gonna use the butterfly. I mean, you guys probably already called it. And I'm just gonna remove that. Ooh, that's loud. So what I did was kind of check this out. Oh, no. I still have the butterfly silhouette in my hand. I mean, these are really pretty. I don't think it's gonna work with this one, but sorry, we have a lot going on. But I took this out of the Botanical Bliss kit. It is an easel card, or not really an easel card. It's the kind that pops up. So I guess it's an easel, but it's kind of like sideways, right? When you go to actually use it. Which is kind of, It goes like this? How do you open this card if it goes like that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of an odd angle, right? Let me see something. Okay, that's better. All I did was turn it back on itself. Okay, so you're gonna get it like this, and if you fold this, it's gonna be like this. It's kind of a weird, like, where this is not a card. And even if you say, oh, turn it sideways or something, like, it's still not opening right? So let's open it correctly, because the card opens left to right, and we're gonna fold this out this way. Now you're gonna have the angle that at least makes sense, right? The way you're opening the card. Okay, I hope that made sense, because that was already kind of odd in itself. It's a 5.5 inch card. So I have a couple of pieces cut at 5 1/4 inch, all of these guys. So I was going to cut the butterflies out on this, and then I was going to put in, and it's going to be odd, just so you know. I don't know how this is going to work. You know, I'm going to cut it like this, and then we're just going to use it as however it is that we want to put it in here. You can also just put this on the edge here and cut it, but as you can see, some of the butterfly edges are going to cut off. It's going to cut your card. So not for this card, but you need a different size card for this to work. But then I got this piece of purple Centura Pearl, because I needed paper to match this stuff, and these are the only two colors I think kind of went together in the kit. So I grabbed this and I'm like, maybe I'd rather use this. I don't know, guys. What do you think? This is so much prettier. Let me see. Yeah, we can go with this. I'm just going to cut it like this. See how I just angled it on here? Basically, this little piece of paper is, it doesn't really matter. You do not have to even use a piece of paper like this, to be honest. You can just put it like this, and then we'll stick it on our card. But in the trying to just make it the same, I'm just going to do it like this. But you could just cut it out of a strip of paper, and that way you don't waste a lot of your Centura Pearl. But I have Centura Pearl enough to even throw away, like you guys just saw. No. Oh, the thing is with that paper, I hate wasting paper, like that paper that just came in that was water damaged. But like, I don't know what wet it. Like, seriously, what? I don't know. I mean, the most innocent thing could be like rain, but at the same time, enough to really harm everything in there. I don't know. So I have plastic, magnetic shim, and then our 2 cutting plates. I might need to put the metal mat in there, but for now, let's just try this. You know, for all we know, it's a vat of COVID. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously not. But that's just crazy. So I hate to waste the paper, but no. Too scary at a time like now. It looks like everything cut through. Ooh, this very corner didn't. I can see this very little edge didn't. So let me run it back through with the metal shim too. Metal shim plus all the other shims. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, getting your orders. You know, I hear some people, obviously we have issues. Some people have been taken care of real fast, so that's great. I mean, they're doing what they can. I'm sure they have a smaller amount of people working on orders too. That's the other issue, so. All right, that looks much better. I can see that. Okay, so let's take this off. Ooh, yeah. So I'm just gonna trim this real quick because obviously we're gonna get rid of these little snips here, but you can probably just tear it off. There's so little left there. Oop. Okay, so you could have just put that right into your card. Look how pretty. That's kind of why I was going with the lighter pink, because I thought, well, I can kind of, not emboss, but like maybe use some ink and stuff like that, but now it's just what it is. Okay, so I did want to mat this. This is going to go behind this, but actually it kind of looks pretty on top. Huh. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut this in half. So this is, again, 5 1/4 inch square. This is the paper I got from the Centura Pearl, deep purple. I think this came with like a kit that I had ordered one time. And that was the color that came along in the kit. But you can find all these colors on Crafter's Companion's site. So I'm going to cut this in half. Again, I eyeball this, but if there's a better way with math to do this, I would try and figure it out. But for me, I'm going to put it from edge to edge, corner to corner, as well as I can tell. And I always do this, and I always end up being wrong, just so you guys know. So whenever I do it, I'm like, ah, it was a little bit off. So let's put this down. So my idea was to put this up here. All right, mat that in there. Put this guy behind here. And then this on top, right? But it's not really, I'm not hating, like people say sometimes, I'm not hating having this over on top like this. And then you just, you know, do your other designs. But I'm still gonna put it the way I thought initially, so I'm gonna put this back behind here. I'm gonna have to do this with some thought though, so let me use a wet glue. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to work with that. Kind of mess with it so it sits right. Not this part, but the other. So if you wanted to do obviously any distressing, any inking, you would do that first and then stick down your pieces. Remember we used to ink everything up, ink around the card, fold the card, ink in that area so everything had distressing all over it. People still do that, it's still fun. Okay, and then I want these two kind of like this, but I kind of want to eyeball that one. That's what I'm saying, I need a wet glue to kind of be able to mess with this a little bit. It's gonna be something like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it already. I don't know why I measured this or looked at it. Well, again, wet glue, wet glue. We're going to work with this. Where is my tool? There's some little pieces that are still stuck here, and if I leave them, they're gonna be stuck in there. Possibly. Okay. Wet glue all along this bottom edge. It's really pretty because even the bottom edge, the way it cuts is really nice and stylized, but I mean, for me right now, most of that's gonna be covered up, but it is pretty. It's gonna be up here somewhere. Don't dry too fast because I want to mess with that. Let me get some more glue up in the corner. There and here. I'm not really quite sticking this down yet. I'm just trying to see where it needs to be. Oh, you heard that bird? That was a cute bird. Just heard some cute little... Do you guys hear that? Yeah, it's like a little trill and it sounds really cheerful. Super cute. Okay. I'll be quiet. Can we hear the bird? she's being quiet. All right. Again, we could have just cut that whole piece of purple off that you can use it for something else. And like I said, just a little strip of paper would have been just fine. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I don't know. We need to put some more things, I guess. Maybe a sentiment or just leave it like this. I don't know. We still need a stopper. I was going to put this piece of paper in here. And then if we had a stopper. Yeah, so let me figure that part out and we'll be done. As far as stopper, let's try some of these things and we'll try to make something. I don't know what all is in here. I told you guys I would use the stencils the last time around that I reviewed it and I didn't. So, it's only proper that I use a stencil here. Let's see, we have this. Oh, these are white. I didn't think of that. Oh, that might be pretty. Do you think it'll... And then we have these guys in black and then some more white ones. I just don't know what it should say. Hold on. Ugh, that's a bummer. You make me happy, thank you. Okay, so I wasn't planning on doing this. I was gonna do something a little different because I thought, oh, I saw some of that purple paper. We can make like a little stopper, put something pink with the black lettering, but maybe we should go with the white lettering. And maybe I should try putting on this Centura Pearl. And I don't really want it to be circular, like these round ones. And then this one's like oblong. I don't want that either. Ugh. Alright, well. I told my kids, this will be quick. I already chose what I was going to do. I'm going to take, ooh, I was going to cut right through some words. This is hugs and kisses and I'm like about to cut into it. I'm going to take this one that looks like some kind of leaves. And then I'm going to take one of the sentiments and try to put them together. We'll see what happens. Oh, these are my fabric scissors. So I'm just going to take some of this. Come on. Does that look okay? Ugh. Like that. And let's just start. So I have this silicone mat behind here. This might not be as... You know what I'm saying? When you rub this in, you really want it to be nice and sturdy, whatever you're rubbing on, so it gets on there. But I don't want to mess with it too much either because it's Centura Pearl. I don't want it to make the paper look messed up. Let's see. Let's see where we're at here. Ooh, that sticks down really good. These are really, really great transfers. And this plastic is super... let's see that. Firm. Okay. So pretty, no stickiness to it. I hope you can see that. And then I'm going to take one of the sentiments. Let's say, you are beautiful? I don't know. So let's get this. And then I'm going to cut that out into, I guess we could have run it through something to make it, what's the word? Like, a shape, right? We could run it through a die. Run it through a die? Run it through with a die, however. Ooh, I don't want to scratch what I already did. That moved a little bit in that very edge here. There we go. Cute. Okay, so I'm going to trim this somehow, and then I'm going to make a mat for it. Basically, trim this out, trim this out. Probably just, use my paper trimmer here, and I'll be right back. So all I did was just literally put a piece of paper behind this and put some wet glue, and then I cut, one edge, and then it was kind of crooked, and I fixed it, and I cut the other edge, and since it's a wet glue, I can still kind of mess with it until I was happy with the mat behind that. It's pretty big. That's not quite what I was looking for. Oh, and I also meant to use a different paper. Because this one's going to be the one behind there. I might have to do this again, or at least another time. I'll mat this on top of this. So it's going to have 3 mats, okay? Because I wanted the flowers behind there. Silly me. Okay, so I'll do that one more time. And then I was thinking, I do have lots of this stuff left over. Maybe what I'm gonna do is cut out some of the butterflies with this, and then we're just gonna snip it away, right? Just kind of fussy cut some of the edges. I think it'll work. Actually, it might work on this scrap piece here. Okay, all right. So stay with me here. This is what I'm thinking. Hold on. We're gonna cut out one of the butterflies. I just want to make sure that this is on here completely to cover that butterfly. So this butterfly is gonna cut here, and this butterfly can cut out of this piece. Just want to make sure the whole butterfly is on there. Let me tape that so it doesn't move. And we're just gonna have some extra butterflies, hopefully, that we can just snip away and use. Let me put this over here. I had this extra piece, but this is a nice piece I can use on something else, so I don't want to chop into that. How are your kids doing with homeschooling? Mine are doing pretty well. The teachers finally kind of got their mojo, so that's good because it was kind of a mess at the beginning there. All right, let me see about this. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do is really pay attention. I know this butterfly cuts out easier. I can see more of the edges, like the contours of the butterfly, but basically what I'm gonna do is look at this. Where are my little snips? I need my little guys. Here we go. I have like 3 or 4 sets of each of these pink ones and yellow ones because I'm always misplacing them. They're right in front of me, and that's why I have the yellow ones, the cutter bees. My goodness, I can't get it out of this package, or where it's tucked in here. Hold on. Come on, guys. What the heck? I don't know where that was stuck. Okay, so what I'm going to do is look at the butterflies and kind of see where it is that they should be cut, like around here. I can kind of snip it away here. And basically, it looks like the wing would go up here. I know, this is going to take a little second, but up there, rounded here. Does that make sense? So I'm going to keep going around the contour of the butterfly and kind of just clean it up as I go along, because obviously that's stuck out there. I'll do the same thing with the purple side, and I'll mat up that stopper with the flowery paper, and I'll be right back. Quite a mess here. All right, let's see. Hopefully this works out, what I was envisioning here. So let's stick this down. And again, I probably should stick this down with a dry glue, so just stick immediately, but this one's not as... Look at that. Difficult to just set down. And then I have my stopper, which is very big. So I'm gonna put this back here somewhere. And when I close this, it's gonna be sticking out because, again, I probably should have just gone to the next one, but I didn't. I went with this, and so here we are. And I'm gonna use a dry adhesive. Normally I don't do that for these. I use my 3D glue gel, but I want this to stick right away right now so we can try it out. And if I was gonna send this to somebody, I would be putting a lot more of these dimensionals than I just did. I just put just a few. And I'm gonna put it right about here. Oh, there. It stayed within the card. Hold on one second. So this has a very harsh angle. It's straight up, but it actually looks really pretty. That doesn't bother me at all. And the reason I cut these guys out is because I figured that we could kind of bring them in and put them on the card like this here and there. Is that cute? I think that's cute because then it's like they're kind of floating around here. So that worked out. All right, which glue do I want to use? And if you want to do some distressing on these guys, of course, I mean, deck it out, you know, do whatever you like. I'm just gonna get some tacky glue on here. I just wanted that to decorate the front a little bit more, but you could also put like another one here. It took a second to kind of just look at the edges of this, you know, and kind of know what I wanted to do. I'll put that here and this one here. All right, so that is our card. Of course, we have flowers, we have ribbons, we have, maybe I'll put some, well, I think it's okay. So maybe I'll put something else down here, but I think that's pretty good. And there it is. So thanks for watching, guys. Pretty easy, pretty simple. If you're gonna make this card on your own, obviously you need a 5.5 inch square blank, so it would need to be 5.5 inches by 11 inches. You're gonna score it right at 5.5 inches, fold it over, and then put it on your scoring board and score it down the middle from the top corner down to the bottom, okay? So if you do it this way, you're gonna be back at that weird fold that we had at the beginning, right? So top corner down towards the bottom, and then you have your card. That will be exactly the same as this. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you're doing safe, doing well, staying inside. Bye now. You know, I was just taking the pictures and I'm like, this would be really pretty if you did the same thing, but cut out like the middle guy and put him back on here so it's more dimensional up here, or even all three of them, right? The big guy, stick him down just in the middle, have some dimension, and the two on the edge, or just kind of like what I did here, but such a pretty die. Okay, I had to come back and say that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys at the next one. Bye now.